Morning. It's Monday. It's Monday morning social coffee with me. Not that that's too exciting. So this morning, it's Monday morning. It's a little bit cloudy outside. I've already had a lot of coffee, which is great. So now I'm working on my McDonald's breakfast. So I hope you guys had a good weekend. You know, it was Super Bowl weekend, and I think there was a pretty big disappointment this weekend from everything I can gather. I didn't see the game, so I was actually on a daddy-daughter date with my daughter playing soccer. That's how we date our daughter. That's how I date my daughter. We went and played soccer, then we had some chocolate chip cookie dough, raw chocolate chip cookie dough that we shared together. So it was very good. It was a lot of fun. Anyway, on to social marketing coffee. So it was Super Bowl weekend, and you know, the big thing about Super Bowl weekend and the Super Bowl is the commercials. And the question is, okay, so obviously I think, you know, most people saw the commercials. We were watching them early release party for the commercials because we're very interested in what people put on the commercials. But the thing that you have to take note of within these commercials, and I was listening to the radio on the way into the office this morning, and people couldn't remember who the commercials were for, but they remembered what was in the commercials. And I'm listening to it, and they had this little contest with this radio show, and to say, can you tell us who the commercial was for if we describe what was in the commercial? So they talk about a little boy going to the bathroom in a swimming pool, you know, who was that for? And I think it was Tax Expectations or something. I don't know the name of the company. I didn't see that one. But the thing to realize is people aren't identifying with the business in these commercials. They're identifying with the people and the situations. And I thought to myself, what a great picture of social media and how we should approach social media marketing. When I give seminars and things, I talk about this all the time, and I say, you know, people, they aren't interested in your product, they're interested in your personality. And then if you can connect with them, you know, on a level that they identify with, then you get an opportunity to present what you do in a non-sales type environment, I guess. Social media is not about selling, it's about sharing. Social media is about identifying with your fans, identifying with your potential fans, giving them something that they can relate to and identify to. Off the top of my head, the Audi commercial with the new Sunlight headlights with the vampires partying. Okay, nobody's going to identify with being a vampire, right? But everybody's identifying with vampires having a party in the woods, young, because of Twilight. And so there's an immediate identification with what they are showing, and then they attach their company, their product to what they're identifying people with, okay? So you need to find out what your fans identify with. And it's kind of trial and error. You know, you're gonna find that your fans might be interested in, you know, children's clothing. I don't know, kids. If you do a lot with children's clothing, then you're going to talk about kids. You're going to talk about the cute kid commercials. Maybe put up some photos from the lady Annie, I think is her name, that does all the photos with the babies. Just cute things that people identify with, and then that creates the opportunity for you to present what you do in a non-salesy approach. You know, I can't say it enough. Social media is not about selling. It's about, number one, establishing yourself as an expert in your industry. And that's where you provide information that they might could find if they went to Google, but the statistics show that people are on Facebook more than they're on Google. And I'm not talking about Google+, I'm talking about Google search engines. If you provide them information they need on Facebook or information they want, then you become the expert in the industry. And this is what we try to do is help clients establish themselves as experts in the industry by providing relevant content that has to do with your industry, but you're not selling them anything. Here's a secret. Give everything you have away. If you have information, if you're a business that offers up information, give it away. Oh, I can't give it away. That's how we make our... No, listen to what I'm saying. Number one, you create a reputation that you're not in it for the money. Okay? And people don't like people that all they care about is the money. But here's the thing. I had a client that they own a septic tank company. And I told him, go on there and post tips about how to, take care of your septic system, toilets. And actually, you can go check out their page. It's Athens Professional Septic and Drain. But the thing is, people don't have your expertise. Okay, you can give them all the knowledge you want. That doesn't mean that they're going to not use your service potentially. Okay, all the information is out there and exists today that you could use to be a brain surgeon, but it's the application of the information. This is what establishes yourself as an expert in your industry. You know how to apply the information. So give the information away. Give it away. Give away, we give away everything. People could take what we have on CVP Marketing Group and start their own social media marketing company. Okay, fine. The issue that makes us different is the application of that information. All right? So 2 things today. Identity. How are your clients going to identify with what you're putting up on social media? And then set yourselves as experts in the industry by providing all the information. Give it away. But remember, the application of that information is what makes you different and what makes it where people need your services. They need your expertise in applying information, applying these things. If you're an automotive place, tell people how to tune up their cars. Okay? Maybe 2% of people will take the time to go in and do it. But because you have the ability to apply it, you become the expert in the industry. So that's Monday Morning Coffee. Hope you had a good weekend, and we'll see you next week.